accountability is important.
To be honest, I think everybody should just blame themselves and stop just pointing. I came from an era where Avis, Pepper, and them, when they came out, you respected them, including fathers. You respected them. I came from an era that you broke your neck, you bust your behind. There was no such thing with me, and I'm speaking for me, there was no such thing with me that, oh, because you my girlfriend, I'm expecting a 10. I came from an era, if you was in my house, if you wasn't eating it, I wasn't picking you. I'm not picking you because you're in my house. I'm picking you because you're eating it. I came from an era where you didn't kiss no behind. I came from an era where just because your face, let me make you a mother, or let me make you a father, or let me make you this, let me make you that. I didn't have to go through I had to worry about my parent having me. I came from an era from Stewart, and I can go list down that I wasn't offered drugs. I didn't have to fit in. If everybody would stop doing certain things, we wouldn't have this problem. I shouldn't have to be like, because I'm a Mizrahi, well, there. If everybody would do what they was taught from back in the days, if we remember back in the days, we didn't have that problem. Think about back in the days and think about now. Everybody wants to fit in. Back in the days, I didn't have to go through 8 people deeming me. I got it from a commentator. I didn't get it from, oh, well, let me talk to this one, let me talk to that one. And I'm gonna be honest with you, the commentator knew my history. I didn't do it because you was my girlfriend, whatever. You was my girlfriend before the ball. When it's time for the ball, I came in like how I come in today. I don't know you, I don't see you, let's battle down. When it's over, we at Tiffany's, we're here, we're there. That's the problem. It's too many girlfriends. Let's keep it real. It's too many girlfriends that's not being real with themselves. So let's stop pointing because we already know who they are. It's us. That's just the bottom line. It's us. I didn't get that from Stewart. I didn't get that from Jack. I didn't get that from Larry. What I got from these people that I'm naming is, when you came to a ball, it was about fun. Back then, the scandal sheets was fun. It was times that stuff was said on the scandal sheet that you didn't even say out your mouth. But when you got to that ball, you said it. Prime example, Danielle. I'm coming to the ball, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I said it, I done it. Back then, when you battled, there was no such thing as no hugs and all that. You didn't have to go through all that. At all. I don't ever remember going through all of that. Here it is, this is me, just like I tell people about me and Jack. No one to this day, some people don't even know that me and Jack got into a fight. And this man is tattooed on my body. Let's stop pointing. If you claim that you're a leader, I know where I got my lessons from. I got my lessons from Avis, I got my lessons from Pepper, I got some of my lessons from Jack, and I got some of my lessons from Andre. I can admit, just like when I come out to the balls, I admit, yes, I was a knot, I was a bum bitch, I broke down on the piers. Look at me now. How am I a leader? Teaching you what I didn't do. I went to the 12th grade. I didn't finish. Guess what? I'm teaching you to finish. I know what drugs I do, and I know what drugs I don't do. I'm not going to offer it to you, and I'm not going to make you do it. Just like I tell girls, there's 2 different types of drugs, even though it's the same drug. You got black drug, and you got white drug. You got some girls that will do coke with the black drug, and you got some girls that will do the white drug, cocaine. It's a difference. Stop pointing, stop blaming. If you can't fix it within yourself, you can't fix it on the outside. You're a habit of your own. And that's the bottom line. So it don't matter if you're an icon, a legend, an icon pioneer, you are a mistake to what you made. You are the problem of what you did. How you know that you're doing something right? Prime example. Donovan Infinity went down my road, and I got to read no ma'am. He has now 3 houses, and is a truck driver. Look at Pony. I can go on and on and on and on, and yes, I might got 30 kids, but I can tell you each and everything about one of my 30 kids. If you know what your mistakes is and you see somebody going down your path, fix it, and your problems will be solved. Thank you, and good night.
Yeah, you want that way back to me.
Yeah, we just go through that window.
Talk about the restaurant.
That's we used to go through that window.
Yeah, if you really want to be honest with you,
That thing that
back then
went
you really didn't go through all of that. You probably, only the thing we really went through is you probably had the same Butch Queen. And you wanted to battle down. Butch Queens read each other or whatever. That's what it was.
So what we're going to do is the last panel that we were going to do today, we're going to do tomorrow. And it really is around, so to piggyback what you said, Sylvan, it's really around homegrown interventions, because there are interventions that the house ball community has created and have been working. And I'm always pushes back to not only talk about what we call the negative thing, because this is a community that has existed since the 1920s. We had to be doing something right. And so there are things that we have been doing right that we need to look at and see where they're working. Because my biggest concern, and Twiggy and Aisha are really big in the Kiki scene, is that though that a lot of younger people in the Kiki scene, I like the fact that they've created their own space. What bothers me is they've internalized oppression and created the same oppressive structures in the Kiki scene as in the ballroom scene. The same shit.
Yeah, it's a cycle.
And it's a cycle. The difference is that you got Kiki kids who are mothers and fathers that when real problems happen to their kids, they're not equipped to deal with them because they're in the Kiki scene and they're young. So that's part of my challenge. So Aisha is going to start off a panel tomorrow about looking at the Kiki scene as an intervention, and then we're going to have people on the panel who's going to talk about J setting. Because you know J setting is big in the South. It's going to be even part of the ball on Saturday. You teaching it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Me and Jamie.
You and Jamie, y'all teaching it? And Stefan did a project in Western New York called Project Vogue. And Jack and Twiggy adapted this, created this group called the Wizards, group level intervention called the Wizards, a community level intervention called the Wiz, they've been doing for a while now at Faces. And Aisha gonna talk about Kiki as an intervention. So, what did?
I gave it this year. Started it this year.
Did you teach it too?
I don't know how to do Jay said.
So that being the case, can you fill out your evaluations and you know? And that what's the club tonight?
The
Brick.
The brick.
The Brick. Ain't that some shit?
I'll be saying she's a brick.
You going to the Brick?
I'm going with that
Raquel and Stasha are performing tonight, and also at Emma Pearl. There's a performance at Emma Pearl too. So fill out your evaluation, and thank you all for being here today.